waste a step.
Devil's Den.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. No, no, no. It has only helped to push you toward your own destruction. It wants you to be an Illithid, the very thing you have sought to avoid. It is the Illithid's prisoner that can save you, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer, an artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus, is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite. Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The Hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. Hidden. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Can you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart. Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies. Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe. Until then, your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
Wherever this House of Hope is, we need to go there immediately and destroy that contract. We must find the Diabolist. Only one well-versed in devilry will know the way.
And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
It would tear you apart. I won't stop you, but time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting, right up to the moment the world ends.
So, the devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Karsus forged, well, I think it's safe to assume we shouldn't take anything, Raphael. We must claim the crown of Karsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Breathe deep and move.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How very gumptious of him. What were the terms of this deal? Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
I'm not your enemy. Not quite yet, anyway.
Did you do that on purpose?
I'm not your enemy. Could you please redirect your close at hand? Death can't have me. Not yet.
I'm not going inside.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delights?
Not so loud.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Such a
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is Sharess is caress is
Which way to the nearest library?
Father, give me strength. Listen, it's got private.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jura?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jura, what's going on? Who's this man?
flames boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Survival is all that matters. Ready and willing. Right away. No choice but to keep going. Outmaneuver them. Victory is assured. Swiftly now.
Hey, you! Sharp as a pig's testicle.
Let's have some carnage. Still at my feet. Swords meet sorcery.
Got to press on.
What fools these mortals be. Can you feel death's cold grip? Can't even catch my breath. Blood comes easy these days.
Take you.
Unleash me. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
What's next?
I've got a long road ahead. Have to keep going. All right, what now? Two. That seems like a lot. Still breathing, despite everything.
It will when you met the drow. when you've met the drow.
Listen, Father, give me it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
You paid Raphael a visit.
I'd
I want to hear all
probably
about it.
break his nose. Good boy.
Eat more fish. It's good for you.
pleasure house, den, decadent delight, freshening a
No time to rest.
15 roses.
Take it off later. I want to give it a
Isn't
good
right.
rumple.
On his leash.
Don't be such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is ready. No rest for the wicked, I see.
What to do? The map shows tunnels beneath a temple. The name Father Lorgan is scrawled alongside them. Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Theon, gold grind. Murdered by my son.
It's to be expected. Some families just don't get along.
Seeking answers. My boy had a secret. Evil secret. Baldur.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Elminster's not around, so might as well. My pleasure. Consider it done.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
A member of staff?
I'd probably break his nose.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadence?
If they make you feel better, then fine. 15 noses.
Another step forward. I got it. I got it. In fact,
Remember, whatever we need, we can get.
Our Nim is rather refined, but I suppose not nearly enough for him.
Have been taken from the pantry. Again.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they will gift from the mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
You do not want to know.
I know that look in your eye. Since being with me, you feel as if you are a North Dark cavern. A hole that can only be filled by drow.
Without the fungal infestations, I hope. silly. We are the gift. One free ride with me or my brother.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet. Ah, a person of taste indeed. Come hither. We have a room upstairs.
Useful as the hammer would have been, I'm relieved we're not in the devil's debt. Once his kind has you under their thumb, they won't ever let you go.
You made a good decision refusing that devil's contract. We'll speak more on this later, but suffice it to say for now, that crown is vital to our purpose here.
Sorry, love. I'm a bit...
So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway.
Pleasurable destiny.
I don't mind it, honestly.
It's on spoon. Sorry. You have the key. I got it. And thanks.
Of course. Set your worries out.
Pleasure house?
Yes, darling, it's very...
Get your arm. There you go.
Don't be such a prude. With all the power.
No one's stopped me yet.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Two.
As much as I enjoy when others watch, that wasn't included in the price.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
My faith protects me. I must keep going.
now. There is nothing I haven't done, and nothing I won't do. Clients usually choose me over my sister when they're looking for a man of extremes. All of us were deviants in utero once. Tonight, you will be born. Oh, you will learn things you wish you could unlearn. And the lessons will be pure tactile sensation. No sight, only whispers, sighs, and touch. So, tell me, do you want some role play, an unusual sensation, or perhaps my legendary Menzo-Baranzan love trick?
He brings over a small chest and opens it on top of you. There are gentle pricks all over your body as an unknown writhing takes over.
Time to explore your Underdark.
The night presses on as you take all of him within you.
I'm not done with you like this. Not yet.
As you turn him over, there is a strange crunching beneath you from the wriggling creatures he dropped earlier when your head no longer swims with pleasure after your mutual release. You realize he spilled spiders all over the bed.
A fine evening. Return anytime. Although it seems you will need quite a rest first. Give me a moment, for pity's sake. You've exhausted me already.
If not over, then through.
How delicious. Just be quick.
Sorry, love. I'm rather preoccupied at the moment.
On I go. got to keep moving.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Hello, my sweet. Seeking to correct your mistake. I was under no delusions. Don't you worry.
Need to find a way forward.
What a day.
Still alive, so that's progress.
My faith will guide me.
I applaud your taste.
The pouch is sealed with differently colored strands of thread. An inscription on the leather reads, "Do not open unless I have instructed you to do so. In case of doubt, await instructions near my body." You get a feeling something's wrong. It's as if the pouch struggles against you.
The path less traveled.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Queen Vlakith. Skva!
You are a Sherlock, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, a Sherlock, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Shadowheart needs to speak to her more than I do. Better wait until she is free.
Go to rest. My words are not for you.
I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the... Fine. What's on your mind?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Should mind my step.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should Great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her. Undying or not. She was very loud. Ask it. You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles. Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in.
Go to rest. My words are not for you.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Not love, no. What I had with Belen Stelmane was much more than that. It was unique, at least when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed, though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. In a way, but not the way you're thinking of. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients and...
Amicus animalis.
I'm just a cat. Please, talk to Yenna. I don't like talking. Please don't. Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.